Rare Devils of the Stretford End. Here we are, your match preview for the game against Liverpool tomorrow. A big one at Anfield, and I have to say from the get-go, we're not winning this game. Let's just get it out there. We are not winning the game tomorrow. We can win it, but I don't believe that we will. There are a lot of reasons why I say that, and 90% of those reasons are very much known by everyone, by all of us. We do not have that winning, fighting mentality that we need to have. We are not good defensively. We don't score goals. We don't create chances for our striker. Various reasons. One of the main reasons that we are not going to win is because we are not good enough. We are miles off the level that Liverpool are at right now. We're going to get there with Ten Hag. I believe we'll get there with Ten Hag. But right now, with the current squad we have, it's going to be a difficult game. But before we get into the preview, I wanted to also speak about Rangnick's press conference that he had. So this is a bit of a double header. We'll be speaking about the Liverpool preview and also a few quotes that Rangnick brought out in the press conference. And the press conference was quite powerful. I listened to it, took a few quotes, and it really is Rangnick speaking to the Manchester United players and telling them exactly what they need to do for us to compete tomorrow evening, perform at the level that we need to perform, and through hard work, potentially get the winning result. It is key for us to listen to the instructions that Rangnick and the coaching staff are giving to the players. It makes us believe that the players can go out there and do the job. But there are a lot of things that are going to be against them. The Anfield crowd, Klopp and his players, the aggressive style of football that he plays with his gegenpress, the way they are going to run at us from the first whistle, the way they are going to swarm us when attacking us. We can't leave ourselves open at the back because they will slaughter us, because they are a very, very good counter-attacking team. They play on defensive errors. They play on midfield or slow midfield, which we potentially will have tomorrow. Because Rangnick has stated that yet again, the 5 players that are not available or won't be available for tomorrow is again Fred, McTominay, Shaw, Cavani, and Varane. So we potentially might have the same team that started against Norwich City start tomorrow night. Perhaps Rashford might come in for Elanga. I would, in my opinion, put Rashford ahead of Elanga for tomorrow's game. But I'll give my reasons on that when I do give my starting 11. I want to read the first couple of quotes of Rangnick, and he says that we are fully aware that out of the 6 remaining games, we probably need almost maximum points. And you can see even other teams are dropping points. This is about being consistent, and the team that will finish 4th will be who is most committed to being consistent. Right now, that doesn't affect our preparation for the game tomorrow or the game on Saturday. So basically having the mentality of knowing that the other teams are giving us an opportunity to get top 4, we need to know and understand that if we win our games, if we perform and remain consistent in our games from now until the end of the season, considering we have Liverpool, Arsenal, and then Chelsea, thanks to them getting into the final, so our game against them will be next week. 3 crucial games. If we come through these three games with, shall I say, a maximum of 4 points, it would be decent. Draw against Liverpool, maybe win City, win Arsenal, and then perhaps draw with Chelsea. That's 5 points. As I said before in the beginning of the video, I don't think we'll win Liverpool, but we have the players that can win us games if they are up for it. If they do raise their performances to that level that it needs to be at to compete, at least with Liverpool. Because if we can raise our game to compete with them at least, certain qualities will then come out of its own. Individual brilliance can then win us the game. We've seen Ronaldo score a hat-trick. It's not to say he won't and can't score against Liverpool. They have a very good defense, but Ronaldo has proved time and time again that he can break down good defenses. We have the players in Sancho that is wonderful when dribbling at a defender. If we raise our game to that level it needs to be at and match Liverpool for performance, for fight, for wanting to win, then we can potentially win the game. It's a derby day. Form goes out of the window. It's all about who wants it more. It's all about who performs and who turns up on that particular day for that match. More quotes from Rangnick. They come out. He says that although we might be the underdogs versus Liverpool, for most people we still know that if we raise our level, if we play a top performance, then we have a chance to get 3 points. This will be our ambition and goal for tomorrow. See, that in itself tells us that Rangnick is telling the players, if we raise our game to the level that it needs to be at to compete with Liverpool, we can win. It is possible, but it's difficult. And it will be made more difficult if our players don't put out that wanting to fight character. The character of never giving up. Like Sir Alex said, never give in. If those things can be applied for tomorrow's game, we can win. If we put pressure on Liverpool, who knows? They have got so much pressure on top of them in terms of the fact that they can't drop points. Then we could capitalize and use that to our advantage. Put them under a bit of pressure. See if they're able to handle it. But of course, it comes down to our mentality and how we approach the game. We will be sitting back and defending and trying to counter them. We will try and capitalize on mistakes that Liverpool might make. They rarely make mistakes, but it is possible. It's going to be a difficult game for us. A loud Anfield, a aggressive Liverpool's team attacking us. We need to be mentally ready for that. There is no secrets to Klopp's style of football. There's no secret to the way Liverpool plays. So if we get our mentalities right and get our performances to the level that it needs to be at, like Rangnick said in the press conference, we definitely can win the game. I still don't think we will win the game because of, like I said before, the squad not being good enough, the team not being a team, the lack of mental strength that some of our players suffer from. These are all factors that can be a hindrance to us potentially wanting to win tomorrow. But if everyone is on song, if everyone has that same mentality, then definitely, yes, we can go out there and win the game. I want to just read you a last quote that Rangnick said, and he said that for sure we need to be more compact, more aggressive, more on the front foot, but still make sure we have all the players behind the ball. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Giving the team confidence, giving the team the necessary mental tools that they need to understand that we can go and win the game, but we need to ensure that we listen to instruction defensively, that we stay in formation when defending against Liverpool, that we cover for one another, that we run and follow runners, that we close down when needing to close down and stay in our positions when we need to stay in our positions. There's so many reasons why we can win the game, but more reasons for us to lose the game. Everybody expects us to lose. We are the underdogs, as Rangnick said. It's no surprise to anyone that people are expecting us to lose. but we can go out there and we can win the game. Quickly, my starting 11 that I want to give you is simply the gear in goal. Varane's not playing, so it will be Maguire and Lindelof, of course. Telles at left back, as we know. Up against Mohamed Salah, we'll have to, believe in Alex Telles and know that he can put in a performance to, stifle Mohamed Salah and Alexander Arnold. But we will have to put our faith in him and, you know, understand that yes, he might not be at the level of defensive quality of Luke Shaw, but he is a left back and will be doing his best for Manchester United. A right back, I would want to see Aaron Wan-Bissaka, mainly because he is better defensively than Diogo Dalot. I don't think we need to be trying to attack Liverpool with both of our fullbacks in Telles and Dalot if Dalot starts. I prefer Wan-Bissaka to hold his position and stay back and defend, which will basically give us an extra man in defense. In midfield, no Fred, no McTominay, so it would probably be Matic, Bruno, and Pogba. And that is the three that I feel would be the players to start in midfield for us against Liverpool tomorrow. And of course, on the wings, I want to see Rashford, Ronaldo, and Sancho. Yes, I know Elanga started against Norwich City, but I feel because of Rashford's experience in this game, perhaps that might be an advantage for him personally, but also for the team. He's more quicker off the mark than Anthony Elanga when sprinting in behind. So perhaps we might, start the three of them, and I would like to see the three of them start up front for us. So like I said, I don't believe that we are going to win the game, but we can if our players take the chances that may and will come to them. If we are clinical up front, we can win the game. Because if we score first, it puts pressure on Liverpool to come out more, thus giving us space to counter-attack, to actually exploit the high line that they will play, because they will try and press us into our own defensive third and try and stay there for about, shall I say, 80% of the game. So it's going to be a tough game, but we definitely can win it. I just don't believe that we will. I'm being honest, guys. I don't want to beat around the bush and, give any hope. It is expected for us to lose. I do believe that we probably will not win, but like Ragnick said, and like I am saying, we can win. We have the players up front to win us games. It just is a matter of us leveling up our own performances to the level that it needs to be at to compete with Liverpool on the aggressive level that they will be playing at. Then definitely we will have a chance of winning the game. But thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. 1,000 subscribers is our goal before the end of the year. And thank you for those who have subscribed already. Socials, links are in the description below. And definitely join us again, as there is news that will definitely be confirmed soon. Fabrizio Romano has just come out with the news. He has come out with the here we go. Erik ten Hag is set to be appointed as Manchester United manager. He has confirmed that it is now a done deal, and I'll definitely be speaking more on that in the next video. Definitely go and check it out. But that is it, me, Sachin Johnson, from the Stretford end for our derby preview against Liverpool tomorrow. Goodbye, Reds, till we speak again.